Hi everybody, Mrs. Novell here. Hi Wave Riders for any of my kiddos from school or watching. So this week we're going to focus on animals, and I didn't want to just focus on any animals. I kind of wanted to put our attention on conservation and endangered animals. So our first animal is going to be the elephant. Endangered means that these animals are at risk of becoming extinct. That means no longer being here on our beautiful planet. So the elephant is one of those animals, unfortunately. There's different kinds of elephants. There's Asian and African elephants, and the Asian elephants are actually more at risk. They're hunted for their tusks. Their tusks are made out of ivory, and people like to turn that ivory into things like jewelry, dishes, I don't know, all kinds of things that they consider useful. And sadly, I don't. I think these elephants are majestic. I think they're beautiful. They're the largest land animal, and they actually have an amazing memory, which makes them conscious on some level. They remember things, and I just think they're amazing creatures. So I thought it would be great to start with the elephant, and let's get started, okay? The rest of the week we're gonna pick other animals that are also endangered, and then I'll also be posting some conservation sites and things you and your kiddos can check out together to learn how we can help all these animals, okay? So let's go. All right, guys, so here we go. We're gonna draw our elephant, all right? Let's see if you can see that. There she or he is. Okay, so first things first, we are going to draw a curve like so. Okay, you're going to start in the middle of the page. Your paper is going to be landscape. Okay, so go ahead and draw that. The next thing you're going to draw is we're going to go ahead and finish off this guy's trunk like this. Okay. Then over here, we're going to draw an ear. You're going to draw up, down, around, like this. Okay? And then from here, you're going to draw the body. It's going to come all the way down like this. Okay? And this is going to be the start of the leg. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw this part of him. This is the breast of him, okay? Right here. Actually, move that up a little bit. See, even Mrs. Novell has to make a little bit of, so we're gonna move that up a little bit, okay? Just like that. So get some of those lines on there, okay? And then the next thing we're gonna draw is we're gonna draw a leg here, like this, and a leg here, like this, okay? Then we're going to finish his belly off all the way up like this, okay? And then you're going to draw another leg here and another one here, okay? And you might have had to overlap there, and that's fine. So there is your elephant. So if you need to make any adjustments with your drawing, please do so. I'm going to make my ear come over like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and erase this line. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to draw another ear kind of hiding behind here like that. Okay. And then we're going to draw his tail. So you're just going to draw down and another line down, and then it's going to come out to the end. And you're just going to draw kind of like a little straight kind of curved line, and then you're just going to start making some hair for his tail, okay? And then up here, you're gonna make his eye, which is really cute. You're just gonna make a circle, okay? And then you're gonna draw a line going out, and then you're gonna make another circle inside, and another little circle inside, okay? Just like that. And then we're going to draw another kind of line in here just to add a little bit of definition. And then we're going to draw some lines on his nose, just like that. Make another little thing up here for his trunk. And then you're going to draw some of his, kind of like his toes, I guess. Like that. Okay. And then I went ahead and had him sitting in a field of grass. That's what I did with mine. And my elephant looks really silly. It's a little off, but that's okay. This is supposed to be for fun. Okay, so here we go. All right. So the next thing that you want to do is I'm going to have him sitting in some grass. I'm going to make it a little bit uneven there. Okay. And then I went ahead and drew a little bird on my first drawing. I just thought that was a cute idea. There's always birds sitting on elephants whenever I'm watching Elephants National Geographic or whatever. I always see birds sitting on their backs. So I thought that would be cute to draw a little bird. Okay, so there's a little bird. It's literally just a circle for the head, kind of a leaf, almost a teardrop look for the body, little legs, make some eyes, okay? And if you want to make a sun, you can. If you want to draw some flowers in the ground, you can. Whatever you want to do, okay, to make your elephant picture special, okay? If you want to make your elephant look more realistic, you can do that too. That's always fine too. So now what we're going to do is you're going to take your Sharpie and we're going to trace our elephant with our Sharpie, okay? So go ahead and do that. All right, guys, I went ahead and Sharpied my elephant. I actually kind of cleaned it up a little bit too. I erased all my pencil marks that my Sharpie didn't get, and I tried to even it out a little bit. So you might have to do the same thing, and that's okay. Sometimes, you know, we have to work and work and work until we get it to the point where we really like it. That's what art is all about. You just kind of keep going, okay? So now what we're going to do is I colored my elephant. I colored this one. I used a marker and shaded on the edges to add a little bit of dimension and depth to it. I watercolored the background and I colored the grass. So you can do whatever you choose to do for your elephant. You can just color it. You can paint it. You can use markers. You can do whatever you want, okay? I think I'm going to go ahead and watercolor this elephant because I think it's the easiest thing for me to do on camera. Okay, so I'm going to get my watercolors and I'm going to go ahead and start. Now, I do not have gray. I do not have a gray watercolor. I only have black, and that's okay. So what I can do is the black actually comes out as gray. See? Check that out. Pretty cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and watercolor my entire elephant. And because we used the Sharpie, nothing's going to bleed or cause problems. And so go ahead and start finishing up your elephant. All right, guys, I got my elephant all colored in with my watercolors. And what I'm kind of doing now is I'm just going back over the elephant. Oops, that's okay. With another little scoop of paint, but this time I want it to settle in darker along the edges just to give it a little bit of dimension. Okay, just like that. See? Just adds a little bit more detail and kind of highlights it a little bit. Okay, just on the outer edges of it. Put it in the side there. Okay, so that's just a little trick with your watercolors. Wait for it to dry a little bit and then you can go back, dip it in the same color, and then you can just kind of highlight the edges a little bit. It gives it a little bit more depth. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to my grass, and I think I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to do some greens in the grass. Let's see all my greens. Okay, I'm going to use a couple different colored greens. Excuse my head there. Okay, and now I'm just going to actually start coloring in, basically scribbling almost. my grass using crayon. I'm going to show you kind of how cool this is. I'm going to use 2 different color greens. Just going in there. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is take that first one and I'm going to go along the edges, okay, of the grass and make it nice and thick and dark there, nice and bold, almost creating a barrier there. All right. And then I'm going to go back to my watercolors and I'm going to use the green that I have in my watercolor and I'm going to color in the grass. So now you've got some really cool dimension in there. You've got the crayon, you've got the paint, and you'll see when it starts to dry, you'll start to see the color, the crayon marks in there because the wax of the crayon is resisting. Okay, so you finish this part. All right, guys, so I finished my grass, and then the rest is kind of up to you. If you want to go ahead and do the background, the sky in blue, okay, and you want to use watercolor for that, go for it. If you want to use crayons for the sky and just do some shading, that's fine too, using a crayon that doesn't have the paper on it anymore. If you want to do a couple different colors in the sky, let's say you want to make a sunset or a sunrise or something like that, you can do that too. You can use different colors of blue to do that. All right, so just go for it. Do what you want to do. For a think about a sunset or a sunset actually. Think about all the colors in a sunset. You've got yellows, sometimes purples, sometimes blues and oranges, sometimes red. That can be behind the elephant as well. So be as creative as you want to be. Color in your little bird. If you want to add some flowers or some trees around him, go for it. If you want to add a baby elephant, you can do that too. Or a couple baby elephants, you can do that too. So have fun guys, and I hope you enjoy this project. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay guys, have a great Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.